guys? Welcome back to the Same Shit Different Day podcast. I am your host, Sacramento, and to my side here, I have Patrick, my co-host. You want to say hello to everyone?
What it do is Patty Daddy.
So today, it's a big topic that can go in many different ways, but it's going to be about our love of video games. We both love video games. I would say you're more of a Fortnite person, is what you were telling me.
Yeah, starting to way to throw me under the bus, but I'm not. I wouldn't call myself a full blown gamer. I'm a dibble dabbler. I'm a dibble dabbler, and I'm one of them. You got games on your phone, kids. But
so ultimately, you're saying that you just love like technical games, like games itself, board games and things like that, but you're never into like Call of Duty and things like that, right?
I've dibble dabbled again. I wouldn't say I'm a full on gamer, but I'm a dibble dabbler. They interest me.
So where did your love of video games start off? Like, was it on a phone? Was it on a console? Like, where did it go from?
I'm a '90s baby, so you already know Nintendo 64. My stepbrothers used to have a Nintendo 64, and when I was a kid, like going to my mom's house, she had a Nintendo 64, and you already know what I was playing.
Let's say if I didn't know what you were playing.
You already know.
What were you playing?
Definitely Mario Kart. You can't go wrong. Mario Kart 64. Also Donkey Kong. Ooh, Donkey Kong. Diddy Kong Racing. Oh my gosh, I don't know if anyone knows this game, but Bomberman.
No.
It's this little Asian game. I don't know. South Korean. I don't want to be wrong, but there's these little men or women. I don't know. It's 2023, but I don't know what they were, but they all had hoods, and you can it's a 4-player game on Nintendo 64, of course, and you had to like fight to the finish, last Bomberman. I see they are men. I'm not assuming genders here, but Bomberman. Oh my gosh, somebody look this up.
You know, now that you're mentioning that, I think I know what you're saying, but it's not something that I used to play a lot. For me, when I first started, was the same console, the Nintendo 64.
What did you play? If it wasn't Mario Kart, I don't want to hear it.
It was Smash Brothers. Okay, so it was Super Smash, and that's where it kind of started off. And then, of course, we went into Mario Kart. Super Mario as well. I remember going, I vaguely, like, I don't have the best memory, but I remember like going through the castles, finding all the characters, Bowser and things like that. The one thing I do remember is from Super Smash Brothers, the hand. You remember the hand?
I don't think you said Super. You mean Super Mario, really?
No, Super Smash.
Super Smash. I didn't know that they had that.
So you never played like the whole entire game?
No, I never played Super Smash Brothers. You mean
Smash Brothers? Fucking
with the different peoples from the different games?
Yes, they were fighting.
No, I know that game, but I never knew it was on Nintendo 64.
Yeah, what do you, bruh? It was like one of the most famous games on the 64.
I've never played it on Nintendo 64. Me personally, I never played it on Nintendo 64.
So yes, because if you look at the Wii, like, have you played it on the Switch?
I've played Super Smash Bros.
Mm-hmm.
I played it on the Switch before.
So like, it's basically the same thing, better graphics, more combos, new characters.
On the Nintendo 64?
Yes, bro.
Oh my gosh, this is blowing my mind right now.
So, we're going to give you a boo. This is what we're going to do. That's what you deserve. So from the 64, we only played, I think, Smash, Mario, and things like that. But that's where it really started, the new age. And I think that's where a lot of kids started, was with the 64.
But then Donkey Kong. But you played Donkey Kong, though, right? You played Donkey Kong, though, right?
Yeah, I played Donkey Kong.
Diddy Kong Racing?
No, I didn't play Diddy Kong Racing.
That was good. It was like... I liked racing games when I was younger because my mom wouldn't let us play with the gun, anything with guns in it. And
so the only racing games that you started was on the 64? Did you ever play Need for Speed?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like when I got older, like, PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 was probably like my next console. I didn't own a console until I was an adult and paid my own bills and bought my own. But my first Like I would play on my stepbrothers, and like my sister, she got in a wreck once, and like she was in the back seat, and they got money, and she like our stepmom let her buy whatever she want with her part, air quotations, uh, of the money that she got from the thing, but she got a PlayStation 2, and she had oh my gosh, she used to have, what was that game? Zathura. You remember?
I know the
It's
movie
like
called
Jumanji.
Zathura.
Yes, they made a game, and she played Zathura.
What?
And Zathura would be like, I would be like, she would always try to like beat the game, and I'd be like, I'll go in there and be like, let me try it, and I'll do it, and she'll get mad. Zathura was fun, bro. The graphics were horrible. And we would play Need for Speed. Midnight Club.
Best one.
Midnight
Probably the best
Club
one.
3.
Top. I think it's like the top one.
Midnight Club is a good racing game, bro. Especially when your mom doesn't like guns and stuff. But that reminds me, when I bought a PlayStation 2 off this guy. When I was in.
Where'd you get the money from?
Exactly, like Christmas and stuff. So when I was a kid, I wasn't a kid. I was a freshman in high school, and this kid, he was selling his. He said, "I'll sell you my game." I was like, "I don't have a game system." I was like, he said, "I'll sell you it." He sold me a PlayStation 2, like the flat one, for $20, and he gave me 3 games. You know what games he gave me? Mortal Kombat, Armageddon, and Deception, and he gave me Midnight Club 3.
What?
For $20, that's a steal.
So you went from the 64 to the PS2?
Yeah, but before I bought my $20 PlayStation 2, I would play my sister's PS2. It was the fat one, like the one where the loading disc comes out.
Right.
I played that one with her, Zathura, and Need for Speed.
Did you, going one more time back to the 64, and I think this one was played on the 64. Again, I don't have the best memory. GoldenEye 007?
No.
Oh, you didn't like your mom didn't let you play shooting games?
Guns? Yeah, no.
So that one was what got me into shooting games, I think.
Dog.
And so it was like probably the worst graphics ever. It was like the 8-bit, like you were just moving around like that and you were just shooting. But it was like back in its day, it was revolutionary, man. It was like intense. But from the 64, I actually went to the PS1. And I don't remember what the hell I was playing on the PS1. I think it was just a whole bunch of Need for Speed games, like the new, like the ones that they barely started off with.
I feel like I should have organized my thoughts better because I forgot vaguely. We played PS1s, but like only like, what's that guy's name? Spiral.
I
just opened up memory, bro.
Was that the Purple Dragon thing?
Purple Dragon. Yeah. He did like the little spin thing. I don't know. And Crash Bandicoot.
That's the one. That's what I'm forgetting on PS1 is Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot.
Yes. Okay. Yes. PS1 is coming back to me. And my brother, he had a PS1, and he had I used to play Sega. That's it. We should have that Sega. Oh man, Sonic and Mario. I'd say like they gotta be up there, my top 5 type like games. It's mostly because my mom wouldn't let me play.
I watched more of Sonic than played it, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched more of the TV show.
Collecting them, going bing, 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 bing.
So from the PS1, I guess so far we've kind of played the most amount of games together, like except more of the shooting one. I feel like there's one like popular one on the PlayStation 2 that you didn't play, which was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Grand Theft Auto. Okay, that reminds me. Okay, so once I bought my $20 PS2, there used to be this guy that lived in my apartment complex, and his name was Brian O. Shout out Brian O. He lent me Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and Vice City. He never got them games back because he didn't care after a while. He was
right.
He didn't care. He was like, "Oh, bro, you can have it. I don't care." He don't play games. He was interested in girls. I wasn't. Well, I not like that, but and but
what are you gonna put on there? Good job, buddy.
No, he wouldn't. He didn't care. I think he I think he genuinely gave me the games, but after like, bro, I would hide when my mom would come in the room and I was playing those games because like the shooting, the blood, and if you go to this strip club,
oh, bruh,
yeah, I was like, and I was in high school, but my mom, she's very overprotective, but I would be playing the mess out of that game. And then I also love the feature on PlayStation that you can watch your DVDs because I would also
oh yeah, it was the first Blu-ray player, right? Yeah, you could put Blu-ray movies on the PS2.
On a PS, no, I never. I ain't rich enough to have no.
You don't remember
Blu-ray,
that? Yeah,
I had like regular DVDs, and I would watch them on my PS2.
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course, regular. If you're able to play Blu-ray, you can play regular DVDs.
I guess.
If I'm correct, I'm not a tech savvy guy. I'm pretty sure Blu-ray is just a higher res of just regular.
And I think Blu-ray didn't come out until PS3.
So someone's gonna our listeners will tell us who's right. Someone go fact check that. Just tell us. I can't remember any other games on the PS2. What do you got?
I used to play Dance Revolution on the PS2. Oh, and 2K. Oh, and Street Ball.
Bro, I don't know what Street Ball is.
Bro,
I was playing FIFA. Yeah, you see?
I play on your wiener. You're I'm black.
So we got a Mexican and a black guy here on the podcast. I don't think we've ever talked about that.
Oh no, we don't.
They don't know our race. Yeah,
they think we're white.
Huh? They probably think we're white people, but
we're not white guys.
I wonder who they think who's the black person and who's the Mexican. We'll let them decide that. Back to the topic of video games. I was also playing Call of Duty, the first Modern Warfare. I never played
what console?
On PlayStation 2. Oh. The first Call of Duty was on there. I swear.
I believe you.
Either I'm getting my dates mixed up, but I swear I was playing.
I never really was into like I said, shooting games. I don't know when that came. I don't know when that came
out. So yeah, and Grand Theft Auto was another shooting game, but you said that you were hiding that one.
Grand Theft Auto, it's a shooting game. Grand Theft Auto.
That's what I just said.
Oh, one game that I did play that my mom approved. It was on the Nintendo 64. That's like the closest to a shooting game that I had. It's gosh darn it, what's the name of it? It was like a racing car game meets shooting game. It was like Vigilante 8 or something like that. It's like the word vigilante is sticking with me, but like. The car matches the person, but you don't ever see the person. You only see the car, and you can like drive around and get like certain weapons, and you gotta blow up the other car.
So this is where Drive-By started.
No, like they're like some old freaking bad graphic game, but so freaking fun if you play with the right people. I'm a firm believer of if you play a game with the right person, it could be fun. Like,
well, I mean, speedrunners, I think that's something that like is addicting, bro. Like if you have a party and you're trying to find like a game for people to play,
people who are coordinated, though.
Yes, because you got it's in the name, speed. You have to be fast in order if you want to win. And it's not racing cars; it's literally just characters on who's like faster in running and just grappling.
Whoever has the best strategy with grappling, jumping. Like, it's timing. I like it. That is a game.
We got to stay on topic here. We're talking about a console, so we're still on the PlayStation 2. Okay, we're talking about. So I wanted to say on Grand Theft Auto, I love that you could do the split screen, and me and my sister, bro, we would do the split screen, and we would just cause havoc and try to get 5 stars every time we try to get 5 stars.
You didn't play the game. Yeah, like who plays Grand Theft Auto and just like okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did. I used to go and drive, steal a car, drive, stop at every red light, go when the light turns green. People be honking, people be causing havoc, and then the first person who hits me, they touch my car. I don't get down, and that's when the havoc starts to get.
What was the one fun game that me and my sister did? Is that we would play like hide and seek. So one person would be in the city, and the other person would have to find the person. So you would usually look for the person driving crazy and that's it. But if you drive normal, they're not going to know it's you.
You're talking about on San Andreas?
Yeah, on San Andreas. We made our own game. It's like, okay, I'm going to be in the city. You have to find me and kill me. and if you don't like under like 5 minutes, then I'm gonna try to like we switch it. It's almost like Michael Myers. Have you ever played Michael Myers?
No, but what I'm not following, because when I used to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, there's certain spots that have the multiplayer little symbol on it. There's one in Grove Street. There's one in the city. There's one in the country, and there's one in like, I don't know. I think those are the main three that I would play. But there's the one in the city. It has different characters you can choose from, and then the one in the country has like little hillbillies you can choose from.
Right.
And you can choose a cop or a hooker, and the one in Grove Street, and a baller too. You give you a baller, but they didn't like in my game mode. Maybe it was just we didn't have a split screen. You shared the same screen, but you can have multiplayer.
Exactly. We were sharing the same screen.
How would you hide?
Bruh, you just put like a cardboard, and you can't see what they're doing. So you kind of just doing your own thing, because we did the same thing with Call of Duty. Call of Duty was split screen.
Call of Duty
split screen. So. We were doing 1v1 on there, and we didn't want the other person to know where we were. We would just put like, a bed sheet or a cardboard so they can't see on the below the screen. They can only see on top of their screen.
No screen watching. I get it.
Screen watching is what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, no screen watching, but I don't know. It'd be a whole task to do it on Grand Theft Auto.
It becomes a task, and you do it is because you want to win and you want to beat the other person, and you want to make sure that they're not cheating. So,
oh my gosh, we would also fight each other and kiss. Did you not kiss? Oh no.
What are we talking about here, Patrick?
If you press L1 on San Andreas, you can kiss your multiplayer. Oh my gosh.
Patrick was very lonely. Making characters.
Oh wait. I used to play this with my younger brother.
Oh, okay. Someone's gonna call the cops on you. No, kissing your younger brother?
No, just his character, because I was like, choose the girl. And then sometimes he'll choose the cop, we'll still let him kiss.
Oh my god.
This is like Black Lives Matter perfect scene. It's a white cop kissing CJ. He's black.
So moving on from the PlayStation 2, I think around that year the GameCube was released. You ever play the GameCube?
Vaguely. I can't think of any game I used to play on GameCube, but I remember the little disc.
The only game that's coming to mind is because I always used to play this with my cousin. It was like this version of Street Soccer, but with Mario characters. I forget the name of it, but it was just like you could like literally power up a kick and just fucking shoot it, and it was just like a fireball, just like going. I don't even remember, but that's like the only game I was playing on the GameCube. And then after that, I think it was the PlayStation 3. Where were you?
I never got a PlayStation 3. I owned my PlayStation 2, and I had two inactive PlayStation 1. So I guess I was already on 4, if you add those up. And I had the Nintendo 64. Oh, and I had the Nintendo Wii. But my mom, like, with the games.
Wait, the white thing, the white box, that Wii?
Yeah, the only.
The original Wii. That's the Wii. Yeah, that's the Wii.
Ain't no other Wii.
So I'm glad that you brought so. Oh, I fucking love the Wii.
I loved the Wii.
Dude, what games were you?
Tell game, go.
I think it was the sports game, the sports resort. Yes.
Game. Second game, gotta go to Michael Jackson Experience. Shout out Michael Jackson Experience. Yeah. Okay. Michael Jackson. Shout out Michael Jackson Experience. Shout out Michael Jackson Experience. That game was epic. 5 stars. I mean, I would try 4 stars every song at least, but 90% of the songs, they all had my name on it.
You just surprised me because I never knew Michael Jackson had a game.
It came after he passed. Michael Jackson Experience. I think it came after he passed, like 2015, maybe right before he passed, 2014. When I got it, it was right after he passed, because once my mom found out that Michael Jackson,
I love your little Michael.
Yeah, and she would always tell me like, "Oh, Junior, you used to always do the little dances. Do the little dance that Michael does. Do the little moonwalk.
Do a little dancey dance.
I could
You can do it
I could get down sometimes, you know. So, but Michael Jackson is like probably one of like my my main like I don't want to say like what's the word? I can't think of words.
Favorite artists?
No, I don't know favorite artist, but
role model.
It was like a good yeah, we'll go role model. He was
celebrity,
role model for like dancing. Like I really liked dancing when I was younger, and still to this day.
You know, I actually do. I mean, we're going off topic here, Patrick, but I will allow it because I love Michael Jackson. Like, honestly, like his music was amazing. I love every single one of his songs. Like they're so catchy.
Yeah,
and it's amazing how he could hit those vocals and like not. There's like artists out here that try to match him
and match his like his
pitch.
Like not only is he hitting the notes, but he's doing the dance moves that all the background dancers are doing.
He was very talented because if you look at, have you seen his music videos?
Yes,
they're like movies almost.
Movies. Have you seen Remember the Time?
Yes,
that is a short film. That is
it is. And okay, so again, last thing on Michael Jackson. Again, I think he's the king of pop. I love his music, and may he rest in peace. You know,
amen. Amen to that. Amen to that. But another dancing game on the Wii. We would like to stay active as kids especially because when my mom was like very strict. She's still strict. She's still calling me. She's probably gonna call me right now.
She's gonna call you right now. What you doing?
But she's very strict, and she wouldn't let us go outside as much. We would go outside, but anything to keep us inside because she was like, I don't want to say like she's overprotective. I'm gonna say that.
Okay,
that's fair. Mom, if you listen to this, you already know this.
You already know, Mom.
You already know. So anytime like she can keep us inside and away from that wilderness,
from the predators.
No, I agree with that. Like you got to keep your kids safe any way you can. But we would play video games, and we would still try to stay active. So we would play the dancing games, like
Dance Dance Revolution.
Just Dance Dance Revolution on the PlayStation was really I'm just pressing the buttons, the arrow key buttons. But I was good at that. But I never had the mat, and I needed the mat. I don't know how to connect the mat or anything like that, but Just Dance on the Wii, Just Dance, Michael Jackson Experience, and the Wii Resort games, like it keep you active, and that was like how we would be sweating.
Yeah, in the Wii Resorts, I loved playing the boxing, the bowling, the archery, the golf. I think they had baseball.
They had like baseball? Frisbee. They had
Frisbee was fun.
They had wakeboarding.
That one was fun.
They had sword fighting.
That was the main one I really liked playing a lot.
Sword fighting. The when you duel and you're on like the little island and there's water around you and you have to like duel the other person, bro. I would whoop.
That was hard.
Yeah. See, I played the little showdown thing that was also on the sword fighting. Like it was one of the little games within that game. And they teach you how to block and stuff. And once you learn that, you can whoop anybody. You just gotta make sure you're perpendicular to their sword and where they're swinging from. As long as you're perpendicular and holding B, they ain't hitting you, boy.
We need to find a Wii because I'm gonna beat that ass. I swear, I'll beat that ass.
I'll bring the Wii.
I'll beat that ass.
I'll beat yours, bro. I can whoop you in the Wii. Especially if I hook up Michael Jackson Experience over here.
Okay, I ain't gonna fight you on the Michael Jackson. I can't hit the notes. I can't do the dance. But
I'm a smooth criminal.
Oh my goodness! So okay, what are we I don't think anything else on the Wii. I think that's all I played on the Wii, honestly.
Yeah. Some little small games, but that they don't measure up to Just Dance, Michael Jackson Experience, and you ever played Mario on the Wii? It's the same thing, but like you get a little.
I tried to. See, the reason I didn't play Mario when it originally came out on the Wii is because I didn't like the controller. You had to buy the wheel extension in order for it to feel better.
No, not Mario Kart. I played Mario Kart on it, but Mario, like just regular Mario Brother. Like you could shake the thing to like do like a little spin thing. That's the only difference. Like, but all the other controls are still fun. Like the same game. You know, it's like you're playing the same game. But Mario following Nintendo Mario and Sonic.
There's a joke that goes. There's a joke that goes. Whenever Nintendo needs money, they go, "Where's the Italian?"
No, for real.
I Mario. Yeah, he's Italian.
It's me, that man, he hold down the Nintendo.
He gives them a lot of fucking revenue.
I love this plumber. I want him to be my plumber.
You want him to plumb your pipe? No. Yeah. So okay, so
this mustache man in my life.
You need a Mario in your life? Is that what you say?
Oh, he's great. He's great on the screen. I don't know about in the sheets though.
Oh damn! He has that plumbing experience. That's what I'll say. Pipe. You know that pipe work. He does the pipe work. You know that's what I'm saying. He's a mamma mia.
He's a good Italian. No, Italian. You know what they say about Italian?
No, what do they say?
They eat pasta.
Oh. Okay, so we've talked about the 64, we've talked about PlayStation 1, 2, the Wii. Did you have any other consoles after that? Like what was next for you?
I'd say the next console, after I moved out of my mom's, I got a job, started living, moved in with my sisters, and I saved up money, and I got me an Xbox.
How did you go? Why did you go to Xbox?
Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, so at the time I was in between Xbox and PlayStation PS4 because I was like, these are the newest consoles. It was like 2015, something like that, probably when I got my first console. And I was like, I was doing a toll. Like I was talking to my cousins. My cousins, they all had Xboxes, and I was like, I would love to play video games with them. They have Xboxes. And then like my friends from like work, I talk about games. They had PlayStation. And I did a quick little tally, and I chose Xbox. I was just like, I've always been like, I've never had an Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have 360. I didn't have anything Xbox related, Microsoft or anything. I just had Nintendo. I had Nintendo. I had PlayStation. I was gonna go PlayStation just because I was more comfortable with it. But all my cousins, all the people I wanted to play with, had Xbox. So
and it was like this one, right? The Xbox One.
No, I went. Oh yeah, I lied.
Yeah, this is the old Xbox.
Right? Oh no, I got the Slim. Sorry.
You got this. Okay, so for your first Xbox, you got the Slim. Okay.
The terabyte, the 1 terabyte one.
Oh damn!
There's an airplane. I got the 1 terabyte white one, and I got one game. I'm so dumb. It's because it was like part of it was a gift, like because I had like half the money. And my godmother wanted to give me a birthday gift, and at the time I didn't drive, so she drove me to Best Buy, and she was like, "We're gonna go get you that Xbox that you've been wanting.
We're gonna get it."
Yeah, it's right. And then so we went, and I only had like half the money, and I was like, "Dang, I guess I can afford it." Like I thought I had enough, right? But I didn't research it or anything. I was just like, "Can we do it today?" And then she was like, "Yeah," and then she paid the rest. And then she was like, "Go grab a game." Well, like, what games are you gonna play with? Like,
right, you're gonna have it and not playing the game.
You're the best. Like she spoiled me. Shout out Miss Sonia, you're the best. And then I was so dumb. I was like, oh, all my cousins they play Grand Theft Auto 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said I gotta get Grand Theft Auto 5 at least, and I'll just download the other free games like off the store or whatever, like Fortnite and whatnot. So I went to the aisle. I saw Grand Theft Auto. I grabbed it. I went home. I put it in. Tell me why I grabbed Grand Theft Auto 4.
No. Could you return it?
No, I was chilling. I still have it. I played it. I played it once or twice. It's not bad, but
it's not bad.
It's not 5.
It's just not 5. It's more. It's bigger.
They should have just put the number 5. It would have made it much.
And it was funny because I kind of came with the same decision with the Xbox. Me and you had PlayStations growing up. I actually went to the PlayStation 3 and continued on from there. Continued playing Call of Duty, FIFA. I think that was the majority of the video games I was playing is FIFA and Call of Duty.
That's nice.
Oh, and excuse me, Uncharted, one of the best games I've ever played. Uncharted game series. I was playing.
Never heard of it.
Really? Oh, I was playing God of War.
I never played it.
Have you ever played God of War?
I've heard of it. Never played it.
And then I played. I think The Last of Us came out on the PlayStation 3. Yeah, and then I played The Last of Us. Those are probably my favorite games, the most amazing games I've ever played on PlayStation. And so I was deciding, do I continue with PlayStation, what I've loved? And I used to defend it in high school and middle school all the time. I said, no, PlayStation's better, has more games. And they're like, nah, Xbox is better. It's better connection. There's more people playing on it.
That's when...
And that's what it was. It was just because of Call of Duty. People were only playing it because of Call of Duty. And I put my decision too much on that. It's because me and Bia, my wife, we were always playing Call of Duty together. And whenever she would come over, we would play Zombies. Have you ever played Zombies?
Zombies is nice. I like Zombies on Call of Duty. I have played Call of Duty. But only since I've gotten my Xbox back in 2015. Because my cousin would be like, download Call of Duty. So we'd play Nuketown. Nuketown is the best map, bro.
Yeah, so like that's the thing. People would play Call of Duty to have fun with each other, and
Black Ops 3 specifically,
and Black Ops 3 as well. And
isn't that one of the Call of Duties? Or am I tripping?
I don't know, man. There's so many Call of Duties. Right? They made so many of them.
They called Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Black Ops is Call of Duty Black Ops, and it was Black Ops 2, and then it was Black Ops 3.
Okay, I had Black Ops 3.
So, and that was the thing. My wife grew up with an Xbox, like the original fucking Xbox. And so she's like, let's do it. You know, I want you to, she wanted me to play Halo. And so I did play Halo because that's what was the other things. Like, oh, we have Halo 2 on Xbox and things like that.
I had Halo when I bought my Xbox 2. Not 2. I got an Xbox 2. Xbox One. Xbox One S. 1 terabyte. I got Halo Master Chief Collection. I played it only a little. It was cool. I can't get into like single player games. I've grown up with like too many siblings for me to like not play with someone, if that makes sense. Like even when I played single player games I'd have my siblings near, like, and they'll be rooting me on or whatever. Like they liked watching me play like the single player.
You were the first Twitch streamer for them.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah. I literally was. They'd be like, oh, bro, you got it next time. You're going to get it next time. And they get just as excited and just as annoyed as I was.
They were in your comment section.
Yes. Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat. I'm going to do this right now. So, so then I did the same thing. I switched to Xbox. And then I've had it till now. But I want to switch back to PlayStation.
Just because silly.
Bruh,
I'm biased. Go ahead.
If you would play the games like The Last of Us, which is the one that they have a TV show on now, it's an apocalyptic game. Have you ever played those, like going up to a free range world and things like that?
Dibble dabble, like Red Dead Redemption sort of does that. Like,
I love Red Dead Redemption. That's an amazing game.
I figured you would, but I only dibble dabble. I probably put the disc in my console just so I can like do the download. But I know if the guy he got me this as a birthday gift, he was like, "You better play it. You're gonna play it with me." But Red Dead Redemption, he's gonna hate me. I have not played that game, Chris. I'm so sorry, Chris.
Oh my god!
Shout out Chris for buying me Red Dead Redemption. I downloaded it and everything, but I not yet played it.
So I think it's hard for me to ask you this question because you haven't played these amazing games, and I feel like you really would put them on top of it. But I would say for me, my top 3 games is shit.
You're talking about for Xbox?
No, just like in total. Like
all together, I can't do that.
I know you can't do that. That's why I'm gonna give you mine.
Go ahead.
So, honestly, and a lot of people aren't gonna agree with me, but I would say top 3, number 3 for me would be FIFA, just because of how many years I've been playing it. And then the same thing, number 2 would be Call of Duty, how many I've been playing. Number 1, honestly, I think would either I'm stuck between, because I haven't played the second one, I can't make a decision on it. I'm going to go with Uncharted. Uncharted has probably been my favorite game. I've played 3 of them, and I think there's a 4th one that I haven't played, but I've played more Uncharted than I've played The Last of Us.
I'd probably say if I were to make a top, I've got to go Mario.
Is he 3?
He top 3. He not number 3. I don't know. I can't put a
number.
Okay,
just give me top 3 and don't give them an order, though. Don't give me no order.
Mario definitely up there. Gotta get my boy Mario. Shout out Mario. Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas specifically, gotta be up there. It would have been nice if they put like a split screen multiplayer, because I'm all about the multiplayer.
They never give us what we want.
That's why Nintendo did good with Mario.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then third is not third, but in that top 3 area, gotta be. I do like the Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Okay.
Specifically that one. I may be biased, but that's the one that I'm used to playing, and that's I got the controls and whatnot. Like, I'm not good at it, but it's in top 3. It's got to be that's a good game.
And for consoles, for me, we'll just do another top 3 as well.
All right.
I'm gonna do mine in order because I ain't no little bitch, but I would say for number 3 would be the Xbox, because it's probably been the best graphic games that I've had to up to now.
Okay.
Number 2 would probably be the PlayStation 3, because that's the last one I had. And then Nintendo 64 for me is 1. It's what got me into it all. 64 is where the nostalgia all came from me, and it was amazing.
I'm gonna agree with your top, with your number 1. Nintendo 64 started it all for me. You ever played? Oh, sorry, this is all Game Boy.
Okay, yes, we can categorize. Yes, that's
yeah. Game Boy,
Pokemon, fucking Dragon Ball Z.
I never got into Pokemon, but everybody loved it.
Never got into Pokemon?
I played Pokemon. Oh, that's another game I played on 64. This Nintendo 64, Pokemon Stadium, bro. You never
heard of it.
Pokemon Stadium was hard, bro. I played a lot of unheard of games on it.
You have
like my mom, whenever she noticed how much we like playing the games, and she would go out and look for the little, I don't know what they're called, those little packets of games, and then I would play Hot Wheels. It was a game, Hot Wheels on Game Boy Advance. Bro, that game was fun. And then my brothers, they would play, and I would play Tetris, and my brothers, they would play Pokemon, but I never got into Pokemon like that.
Pokemon was amazing. Pokemon was amazing. It was probably the first RPG game ever. You could really go and just explore and
then when you get to the edge of the screen, and then the whole screen turns black, so you can go to the other. Everything's moving at the same. The wind hitting everything at the same time.
Bro, I remember my hands were sweating. I was like, just press the button.
Oh, I don't know why, but I just randomly thought about the PSP.
Oh, ahead of its time. Honestly, ahead of its time.
That's ahead of its time, without a doubt. And then the little disc, that was a little weird. But that was so cool. They're high tech for that.
They really thought, honestly, if they did it now, everyone would be on that shit. Everyone.
Why not? Well, why don't they revisit that?
They don't give it. They don't give us what we want, dog.
That's money.
That's money, dog.
That's money, dude.
So, where was it gonna go? We keep using that.
In the middle of my top 3. Oh, so yes. I agree with your Nintendo 64, because that's what started it all. You gotta be. And I'd honestly play Nintendo 64 if the console will work. Every time I go to my mom's, I try to turn it on. It don't give in. I don't know what it is. I probably got to flick it up. And then one time I was flicking it, and then I heard it go, because that's the start of the Mario Kart. Mm-hmm. You sound like you hear the little race cars zooming by, and then it's spinning the Nintendo logo. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, nostalgia. And then the Love game. It. Welcome to Mario Kart. Oh my gosh, I play it so often. But that's number 1. Nintendo 64 gotta be up there. I'm gonna put Xbox at number 2. I'm a little biased because that's the only game system that I really had.
You bought it yourself,
well, technically.
Yeah. It's your first game that you own.
It's mine, and
yeah.
Second, if you count my $20 one, but that thing was so busted. I recently just fixed my PlayStation 2. I have the same PlayStation 2 that I bought for $20, but I don't play it as often because it's not compatible to the new TVs. You gotta get the little. You gonna play it? Yeah, you gonna play it in black and white if you gonna play it.
Oh my god!
Because you got to have an HDMI cord for it. But I'm gonna put and that's why I'm gonna put a PlayStation, specifically the slim PlayStation 2 that I had, right there at number 3. So one,
Wow.
Nintendo 64, 2, Xbox One S with the 1 TB, of course, and then last but not least, the slim PlayStation 2.
Oh, so you gave me a top 4, not a top 3.
I gave you 3.
Oh,
Nintendo
top 3, okay.
Xbox One S, 1 TB, of course, and the slim PS2. Got to give it to you.
And it's interesting because you never give me any list, so this is surprising. Actually,
I know, I'm surprising myself. I'm making big moves,
making big strides. Honestly, and then from there, like I said, we were talking about speedrunners. But that's probably like the only game that we've been playing together.
Yeah,
that's what we play together right now.
Rocket League.
You keep trying to get, because I like FIFA. You keep trying to get me to play.
It's like FIFA and racing and like something that I actually enjoy playing.
Both worlds together.
Our worlds collide.
Okay, I think I'll give it a shot.
Okay,
I think that's the one thing is I didn't do it is because I didn't have anyone on my team to play. Like I was just.
No, I'm not going to be on your team. I'm going to be on the opposing team. I want to see how good you are.
What?
You gotta earn these types, boy.
Boy. That's okay. I'll give it a shot. I'll download it. It's free, right?
It's free. Oh, and that's another thing. I love free games.
Okay, so then now we can go talk a little bit about Fortnite. I played that when it originally came out, and it was all the building. My wife was actually the one that was playing it more. She's the one who got me into Fortnite. Mm-hmm. And surprisingly, I was the first one to get a battle royale, and then when she played, she's like, "I ain't gonna let him show me up." And then she got a battle royale.
Yeah, competition.
How long did it take you to get yours?
I don't know, man. I don't think I ever got.
Wait, are you telling me to this day you haven't got a battle?
No. I haven't. Like mostly out of luck. Probably like. Let me try to put a number on it. I probably had like solo dubs. It's easily under 10. Like. I suck at this game. I enjoy playing it because of the colors, the fun, and like the stupid little emotes. You gotta love that stuff.
It's a quirky game.
Yes, I like gay stuff like that. It's nice, and like, and opposed to like Call of Duty, like it's like
is it too serious for you?
They try to make it too quote unquote realistic, and they're trying to make it like militant and stuff like that. Like I'm not. Although I did 4 years in ROTC, I don't really like that military stuff. I just like, but I still support the troops. Shout out to the troops.
Yes, always. Well, the guy who I had, the NSA analyst, he's a good friend of mine, and yeah, I always tell him Happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day every day.
Every day. You support our country.
Shout out to my veterans out there.
The real Call of Duty soldiers.
Literally, they lived it.
They lived it. They play it. They play it in real life.
Yeah, I can't do that. But squad dubs, I got racks on that because I only enjoy playing video games with other people.
Yeah,
I don't really see the fun in playing like RPG games, except for when I had like my Twitch followers, or when I played my Nintendo 64. My family supported me playing it because they would encourage me to do stuff like that. Would
you say that you're the best video gamer in your family?
Without a doubt.
I think I am the best video gamer in my family.
Like my immediate family, yes. If I go to my extended family, like
cousins and all that,
and stuff, no, they
no, same with me. I remember my two cousins from California. They fucking kill it at Call of Duty. Like I could never get on their level.
This man could have only a sniper and his fist, and I'd have machine guns, freaking SMGs, every freaking gun on the map, grenades and everything, and he would whoop me. Shout out Andrew. Andrew, I know you're listening. He's our number one listener.
What's the quote? There's always bigger fish in the sea, right?
That man, he's the biggest fish that I know. I know some people that can take him, but they're like streamers and stuff. This man is good, and he doesn't even try.
He's a stream killer?
No, he's not a streamer. I don't know.
So he's he goes to find streamers and kills them?
I don't know.
Maybe he should create his own stream of finding streamers and killing them.
Another good gamer is like my good friend. His name is Jason, and he I think his gamer tag is something about the GOAT. because he is. This man, he's amazing in every game that I play with him, like Fortnite.
What's your gamer tag?
My gamer tag is at PattyDaddy17.
That's so funny because mine's Patty Schwab.
Patty Schwab.
Yeah.
You got a number then?
I mean, it's like 937 something like that.
Remember,
but that's like my like cross-platform name. My Xbox one is just Patty Schwab.
Oh, I use my everything is Patty Daddy. Patty Daddy everything. Patty Daddy TikTok, Patty Daddy gamer tag, but it's 17. I think Patty Daddy. 17.
It's so weird. I mean, it's because my virtual name is Patty and your real name is Patrick.
Yeah.
We're both Patties.
Oh, Patties.
Yeah,
just a couple of Patties.
Jesus.
A couple of Patties.
Oh, Patty Daddy. Honestly, I think that's all we have for video games. If we forgot a video game, I mean, please let us know that.
We'll do a part 2. I
video games. It expands because
it's too much to talk about in one sitting.
Because we also have board games. Like that's something that we do is that we play Clue. Like, I love detective games like that, murder mysteries and shit like that. And then we also have Catan. I don't know. It's not a very hard one.
Yeah.
But it's very fun. I love that game.
I agree.
Right now, I think I'm pretty sure I still won the last Clue game.
Oh.
So I hold the Dundee Award. We literally have an award, a Dundee Award from The Office. If you've ever seen that TV show, they have Dundies that they give out in, I think it was episode 2. I don't know if you've watched that. Did you watch The Office?
Yes, of course. What the heck? I'm sorry. Yes.
So episode 2, I believe, is where they do the Dundee Awards. And so we have an actual Dundee Award. So whenever we play the game Clue, the Office edition, whoever wins that game is awarded the Dundee Award. And I have had it for the past 2 weeks.
The only reason you've had it for the past 2 weeks is because we have not played it. We have not played it yet.
They are bitches. Bitch one more time. Yeah. It's so stupid.
Yeah. But we're gonna. I can easily take that back from you. See you Friday.
Doubt.
I see you Friday.
Doubt.
I'll
beat that ass. Whenever we find a Wii, we are going.
No, I got a Wii. I'm gonna bring it. I'll bring it.
Bet.
I'll just dance all over you.
Just dance.
I'll moonwalk all over you. I'll moonwalk all over you.
Okay, I think we're gonna call it there. Thank you guys again for listening in. I have been your host, Sacramento, and
I've been your co-host, Patty Daddy. We're in closing right here.
If you guys want to send us any questions or anything like that,
if you guys want to reach us, just go to our Twitter. Our handle is SSDD_podcast.
Same shit, different day, guys. As you can tell right now, we're giddy, we're laughing, we're not really into it. So again, if you want to reach out to us, ask us anything there, please do so. We love you all. Thank you again for listening.
Thank you so much.